been playing since 2011. He won his first event in 2012. 13 years, he's still winning events, still at the top of his game. That hasn't happened in Halo history. Everyone falls off at some point. I won't name names, but you can look at the list. He has not fallen off. He's not washed up. 13 years, never the weakest player in the team, arguably the strongest on every team he's been on. You could put him number one all the time.
Royal2 makes a great play.
It's like Royal2.
Royal2 picks up that kill.
Royal2, without taking any damage.
You see Royal2 back there holding it down with the sniper.
Royal2 looking to dissect the defenses.
Royal2 still alive.
Why not make it a triple? Royal2 is here.
Man, Royal2 just filthy with that shock rifle.
Royal2, even though everybody knows he's one of the greatest players in Halo's history, Royal2 is simply not human.
Royal2 shuts that down.
Royal2, in my opinion, this guy's been playing it since the early days.
Royal2 with a triple, 4 dead. Royal2 wins the battle. They can't stop Royal2. Royal2 just commanding. If you peek, Royal2's gonna take your face off.
That is beautiful stuff from Royal2. Take it down. It's a killing frenzy for Royal2.
Courier for now. Nemesis stands him up, plants his feet, and Royal2 says no.
They have held not just the lead on the scoreboard, but also top middle as well. The away! Triple kill with the thrust from Royal2.
Had that sniper rifle, but now having prioritized everything, he's gonna get them all. It's an overkill for Royal2. But a cap in under a minute and a half. Oh my goodness, Royal2.
And shout out this guy's. I think he's the GOAT. I think he's the GOAT now. He's a Halo GOAT.
It feels good. I don't know, like I just feel like all the hard work we put in, especially repeating too. It just feels really good. I'm always looking at the next thing, so I'm already thinking about like future, the future tournaments I got now. So yeah, kind of looking at that. Obviously, I want to play Halo, and if there's Halo tournaments, then I'll be there. So yeah.
Beautiful Atlanta, baby. Have some fun.
Clutch here, joined by Eli. We're on the LVT broadcast this weekend here at DreamHack Atlanta, and it's going to be a blast. And these players are waking up quick because the tournament bracket's going to be starting here today.
You obviously have Shopify Rebellion, who's almost an instant lock to get there, but man, it's going to be a crazy, crazy bracket.
Shopify Rebellion, they are the best team in the world. Every team is starting off here in the open bracket, has to earn their way to full play. Halo's always been an open ecosystem where you have an opportunity to go from amateur to pro, but now you have the opportunity to pull off something amazing.
We were like a PlayStation family, me and my brother. I started with PlayStation 2 first. We would basically go over to our friend's house and yeah, they had Halo 1 and 2. I actually remember I literally got my Xbox for Christmas. Still had the photo and everything. I had my uncle come over, got Xbox Live, had the little router set up. Been on Xbox Live for 21 years now. I remember playing Halo 2 a lot, and then you'd play hardcore. And then I remember watching the MLG tournaments on the USA channel. I think that's where it really got me. As soon as I saw that, I was like, wow, I think that was so cool. It was an actual TV broadcast. I was playing a lot online, and there were game battles. I was playing online tournaments and all the ladders, and I was doing really good. And then I actually went to a local LAN in like 2008 when I was like 10 years old, got second, brought home $500 cash. That was my first LAN, especially where I live. I live in the middle of nowhere. And my parents were like, he's actually not bad. He brought home $500 in cash as a 10-year-old and then won another local LAN like 2 hours away. And my parents were like, he's actually pretty good.
It's always fun, especially for the teams that get a chance to play Shopify. Like, yeah, you're gonna get slapped around, but that's a memory. When you start to get into a server with the likes of Shopify Rebellion, you realize how fast they play, how quickly they take space.
Shopify Rebellion already beat their opponents. I think they started after they sat down. Man, I just saw Shopify Rebellion get up, get the little fist bumps in, and we're getting on our way.
That is actually insane, but I mean, hey, Shopify Rebellion, they are the best team in the world.
I know you have a new controller coming out. Chill a little bit, dog. You got enough promotion.
That's why you gotta buy the Royal 2 edition.
I'm not saying I did. Why do you gotta release the
Well, you gotta get another one.
I am already.
Oh, you just finished this?
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna walk around the pit.
I found it higher. It's like the old school band too, the paint effect. Yeah, you can buy the controller, but you can't get the subs.
No, I was like, he buys the controller and we drop the subs. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I'm just getting anyone who's ever played for FaZe. You know what I mean? That I,
oh, sure. Oh, okay. So is that
yeah, and someone was
The man has his own controller and still takes time out to talk and sign controllers for the people at home. That's the kind of guy Royal2 is. Shopify Rebellion, your #1 team in the world, going up against SWAT. Shopify Rebellion on a mission right now, and one game away from pulling off the 3-0 and guaranteeing their spot.
There has not been a lot of trade for trade action. It's been a lot of wiping the floor for Shopify Rebellion.
Yes.
Never a stat or a way to get the stat, but players winning in 1v2 situations, I don't think Shopify Rebellion have earned themselves a full play ticket.
When I was a kid, I was super passionate just playing Halo. Like I remember that's like all I used to think about. Every day, I'd watch Halo montages on my iPod Classic. Like I used to watch Walshy's Halo 2 montage where the bullet comes flying out on lockout. Like I have vivid like memories of that stuff. So I was like, I think if I saw myself, you know, with the trophies, I'd be like, this can make sense. Like I wouldn't be like, well, how'd I end up here? Because it's kind of like what I was not like born to do, but I've been doing it, I think, my whole life, where it's like, that actually makes sense. Like I put so many hours and time into Halo that it's like, I don't think I could see myself doing anything else. So yeah, I think that's kind of makes sense, honestly.
Wait, hold on. Say that to me again. Luminon, Kraken, Beps, and who? Wait, so someone's not making it up. Hey, I'm not. Hey, I'm down. At 9 p.m., like, I'm down. Give me some money, bro, please. Like, dude.
Those are starting pool play tonight, so should have all the teams there by tonight.
The first round of Fools is gonna play tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're here at DreamHack Atlanta, day 2 with the LVT crew, hosted by GameSir, and we have some pool play matches to kick today off for day 2. And this is where it's all going to start to really get interesting.
Shopify and Luminon were playing their round 1 matches while we watched that. Shopify able to defeat Clutch Academy, Luminon able to defeat Dark Inside. I think we all expected both of those results.
That's the reason why Shopify Rebellion's been so strong this year, right? Is there's never really a moment where you know you can catch them slipping. They're just so consistent, right?
And you don't want that. You don't want to play Shopify.
Nobody wants to play Shopify.
Shopify Rebellion going up against Team Lethal Fox, Biggie Onboard, Descendant, and Boo Boo Doo trying to take down the Shopify Rebellion.
was in favor of TLF, but yet the score is 47 all, and Frosty breaks his way in. They just need 2. They have a straight line through. There is no escape for TLF, and here comes the constriction. They're looking for the final kill.
Fucking shitter! Fucking dog shit!
And there it is. Shopify Rebellion going up against Dark Inside on the top side of this, and we have some great matchups here that we're looking at. Yeah, Shopify Rebellion going up against Dark Inside.
For this is where the series really starts to mean something because the losses are felt even harder, especially when you're talking about elimination bracket. We're going to kick championship bracket off here shortly, and let's take a look at this bracket, Eli. Tons of teams stacked down the winner's side, and you obviously have Shopify and Luminon. Baseline versus Shopify Rebellion, and we have winners bracket round 2 underway, and I'm excited to see this Shopify roster. We know how dominant they can be, but with a target as big as ever on their heads coming into this event, we expect them to shine as bright as ever. And right now, it seems like they've had a flawless bracket so far in the open bracket and pool play. Will that continue into winners round 2?
Can we get screen down, double up. Cameras on to us. Do a screen sweat. Sorry. I got you, man. You're 2 dead. 2 more dead. I'm dead. Where's the brain? Watch out. Let's go ball. Now we should get A set up.
Yeah. Royal2 has the sniper, though, and you got to imagine if he can just hit a shot, he often does, this could be the setup broken for his
off the map if something bad were to happen, and those nades are going to force that ball off the map. These players are going to be hunted down. Now, is anybody from Shopify in the position to grab this ball off the spawn immediately? They're able to get all 4 down. Last player alive tapping buttons. He gets erased from the map, and that's going to be game 1 going to Shopify.
Very well executed. So much of the meta in objective games is take space, but clearly it's not always necessary in Slayer.
49-40, and Royal2 is grappling to Ryan Newton, speed running me into this game. He knew it was over. They say 1 game at a time, and they are 1 game in the win column now to tie this series up. They're also on the sniper and gets taken down. The last player alive that might have anything to say about it, actually nowhere near the flag. The flag gets punched in, and Shopify capped 3 flags in what felt like a 2-minute span to get back in the lead in this series.
I mean, that's Shopify in a nutshell, bro. Like, you think you have their number, you make 1 mistake, and they just rip the window wide open, and they do whatever they want. Position our sniper a little bit better.
There's no S7 on this map.
Yeah, they just can focus on next.
Royal2 on screen, pushing into top white, a nice nade, takes down Ryan New. Also a re-aggression into bottom white right here, knocks the player to no shields. Top cat does get an angle on tapping.
It's just impossible.
Yeah, and that's going to be all she wrote for the winners bracket round 2.
Starting when I was young, like, I feel like the scene's been like through ups and downs. You know, I feel like even right now, we're kind of like in a down period waiting for a new game, and I feel like just trying to revive it and be as positive as I can. I feel like through the highs, try to be a positive representation of the game and like kind of a role model. That's where I just learned it from like the older pros, like the Lunchbox Roy, you know. Like, I don't really like look up to people, but I just like how they went about the professionalism. I think that's where I really got it from, or just respect. Like, I remember watching MLG, and they, you know, they'd win, and they'd win with like honor. And, you know, they'd trash talk in game, but it was like after they won, it's like it's business. But that's kind of like how I've always treated, where it's not like a business, but you're focused and locked in.
Surprise, surprise, we find ourselves with Shopify versus Luminon in the winners finals.
Now we get the matchup everybody pretty much wanted coming into this tournament. Luminon has beat Shopify in several winners bracket finals online, so we'll see if that transfers to LAN. It's usually Shopify coming from the ELAN bracket and wreaking havoc when they do.
Welcome back to the floor at DreamHack Atlanta. We are on the feature station right now. Veps and ascending baseline. They're warming up. They're getting ready. Got Soul sniping the crew, getting themselves ready to take on Onboard. Boo Boo Doo Boo descended. It's going to be a fantastic match.
Championship Sunday now underway, because this is the series I've been waiting for.
This is a series of tournament.
Weekend long. Somehow we've had open bracket into pool play into double elim bracket, and I've had to wait this long to see these two teams play. Luminon Gaming versus Shopify Rebellion. Winners bracket finals is on the horizon, ladies and gentlemen.
It's all blue, it's all green until Last Shot lights it up. Last Shot and Royal2 are here.
Royal2 ends up going down courtesy of Trippy, and that flag is relayed forward, but of course it's Big Wyatt that comes in with a huge snipe, but can he stop the return? He can't. He can't.
And they'll take game 1 in our winner's final. Look, Royal2 is 8-4-3, and we're not even at 20 kills. We're not even at, I guess, 15, so he has over half his team's kills. Royal2 is just a monstrous player to deal with.
T5, get the tower, on you, tower. Nice. That's the Xbox, Go now. There's 2. The middle one shot. I actually still talk. Yeah, I'm playing tower. Kill this guy orange, bro. Fucking kill this guy orange. Yeah, in a second. Kill this guy. Look at AK. I got them. Yo, 2 top red on me. AK. One top red. No one top red. To me. 2 on white. Gotcha. Glass. Under glass as well. Nice shot. Yo, talk with me. Glass weak. Precision. Glass weak. Granny guys. Granny weak. Glass absolutely. Absolute glass. Big door. One shot. Yo, he's back to me. Nice one.
No, he's combo on red.
And needles. Watch out the opposite.
Nice.
It is no wonder that man has a controller named after him. The man's dropping 16 and 9 here on Championship Sunday in a Slayer. Luminon Gaming wants to continue to apply pressure over towards the blue side, but they go 3 down again.
Yeah, look, Shopify Rebellion, that's about as dominant of a start as you can get. Less than 30 seconds into the game, they're up 1-0. They're able to get out and away, so another chance at a contest here. And honestly, big lid by Trippy for a little bit until Royal2 comes in through the back ranks. Teammate by his side, they crash into Luminon Gaming's. Royal2 shuts the door right away as Precision goes down with that shock rifle. The clock is ticking.
Precision has to fight from within, and he goes down, and maybe for the last time this game.
Yeah, just really great coordination.
Good plays.
Back on screen against Luminon Gaming, and they have a trip cap right away. Frosty has camo snipe. Oh no. This is terrible for Luminon Gaming. Oh, Frosty.
Killing spree. Sniper in the hands of Royal2.
Watch the spawners here. I mean, they are not going to be able to get away from Royal2 anytime soon. That's 2, and Royal2 knows that the others should have spawned by dummies. And he knows they're underneath. That's going to be the 3rd. The 4th's in his sights. The 4th goes down. Royal2 taking care of every single player on Luminon.
Back at him, and as Tolan tries to make his way over towards Alpha, he has no idea that Psycho is stalking him. Backsmack, trip cap. This is it.
This might be one of the most impressive 9 and 10 performances you'll see. Psycho, he's been playing away from the team, but he made such a big impact for his team that game. And Shopify Rebellion getting the job done once again. We'll see them in grand finals as they're able to defeat Luminon 3-1 in the series.
Shopify, this is their tournament to lose. They look poised as ever. They don't look like there's even a possibility in their mind that they lose this tournament. But if you're Luminon, you got to win game 1. It's a tall task. I'll say that. I think that they have it in them, but it's honestly got to take some slip-ups from Shopify. I think that if Shopify are playing their best, it's not going to happen.
Luminon Gaming going up against Shopify Rebellion.
And it's still a double push coming in from Shopify Rebellion, but Luminon look ready.
Oh, that's amazing spacing from Shopify Rebellion. It starts with Frosty over by the mud. He's a distraction to allow the rest of his team to get forward. It's Psycho and Last Shot that hit out the big door, and then in the last lane to be filled, Royal2 comes in at the right time, sucker punching all those players of Luminon Gaming, giving them an easy wipe, and well, the first kill with it.
Back on board with Royal2. with that QT pop. He wants to get aggressive from the green to the sandbag side, exactly where Luminant are pushing. Some way, somehow, gets the nade onto Talik. It does force a player to try to push him out to green, but he's such a tough kill. He's just bouncing back and forward, instant transmission, juking everybody out, and precision does eventually go down.
No one does this like Royal2. He plays his position so well, is able to do max damage, take max damage, and still stay alive. Royal2 putting on a clinic here on how to be the best isolation player in the game. Royal2, he has the perfect counter to that. He's gone incognito, and the rest of Rebellion's here.
Two players were stuck over to the back green side, and a perfect collapse from Shopify Rebellion, and that might just be all she wrote, because the desperate nades are coming in from across the map, but there's no bodies to back it up. Shopify Rebellion started off their grand finals. Grand finals is far from over. That was just game number 1, just the appetizers. We move on to game 2, Slayer.
He won 2 kills there in a 1v2 with a perfect shot. It's just, what can you do in that situation? And now the bad's just becoming worse. Lash out the double kill. Look, they were down 5 when we were in the mid game. And now, look, it's a 2-kill lead. Shopify Rebellion, they're turning on the afterburn. A 9-kill lead now. So Royal2 isn't forced to do anything, waits for the nuke combo to connect. That's a 1-2 punch right there.
And Frosty now,
he forced the spawn trap. Oh no! Frosty, he knows there's no impact.
In your grand finals, Trippy, he's down to 1 shot. He can't stop him. That's Shopify Rebellion welcoming them to the grand finals 2-0. There's no ways alive.
He took down the camo. Talik had the drop on him, but the shock rifle too strong. Oh, not again. Last shot. Putting them into a blender. Shopify Rebellion is getting kill after kill, and last shot has 14 to his name. This trip cap should be the absolute death knell to Luminant Gaming. And look, the rest of the series, they're down 0-3 after a 23-kill performance. Last shot carrying his team to victory.
This could be the final game. We could be looking at a sweep.
Continue to go to Royal2 and the rest of Shopify Rebellion.
Royal2 is able to come out with the sniper. Goes at it with precision, and last shot right over to the high ground, gets a huge stick. That'll slow down Luminant's push quite a bit, and I don't see anybody in sight. Shopify Rebellion now 1 round away from becoming your champions.
One more PCs. 3 dead, all dead. Nice, one spawn, nothing tower. Yo, it's one red. Nice, white. One just one white, one already.
Yeah, watch tower.
It wasn't tower, I don't think it was tower. I was sleeping. You're good.
Yeah, back red.
Yo, I spawned tower. I'm gonna sit here white the whole time.
Orange, yeah.
You're red.
They're seconds away from closing it, and I don't see anybody there. Time is winding down. Tolling, you have to get him out.
Oh, it's down on the ground. Hey, it's not over yet. 99 points, but Rebellion are been so dominant this game. It's just, how is Luminant Gaming supposed to hold this line? It's just Snakebite. He's the only one alive. They're coming. The ball's in the hands of Royal2.
Shopify Rebellion are your champions.
Now, Shopify played unbelievable all weekend long, really. I mean, they were tried, true, and tested, and the dynasty still staying strong. I think it's fair to say that this team is a dynasty at this point. They've been running Halo for about a year full now and haven't lost an event.
I think that's probably where I would say, like, I have a legacy, just especially the standard I think I set for myself, the work ethic I put in, and like the practice and stuff like that. And also, like, I'm a big fan of like consistency. If I saw myself, I'd probably be proud. I'd probably be really happy, because I know, like, when I was a kid, I was super passionate just playing Halo. Like, I remember that's like all I used to think about. So I think it would make sense. If I saw myself, you know, with the trophies, I'd be like, this can make sense. Like, I wouldn't be like, how'd I end up here? Because it's kind of like what I was, not like born to do, but I've been doing it, I think, my whole life, where it's like, that actually makes sense. Like, I put so many hours and time into Halo that it's like, I don't think I could see myself doing anything else. Shout out to Shopify. Gotta be the best org I've been on. You know, they're hosting LANs, they're helping Halo. Like, they've done so much for Halo. And I think they just support our team, especially like the staff. Everyone's like super involved. Special shout out to LVT too, keeping all the, you know, Halo events alive, because no one's really, you know, stepping up besides them to like cast this stuff. So it's like giving us stuff in the off season. Shout out to GameSir too. also supporting. Big shout out to the Roilers. That's the Twitch community right there. The Roilers, the dedicated fans. Shout out to all the Shopify fans. Also shout out all to the Halo fans too. I think that's like really big. Everyone's still tuning in. Everyone's still like got hype at the tournaments. Like especially the fans that show up to the DreamHacks. Like you don't have to do that. And I just appreciate everyone. And everyone's like everyone asks for signatures, and it's like it feels like a normal tournament, just smaller. So like the fans are amazing. Shout out to you guys.